you're getting it. Yep, that's what. Oh my God, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I just don't know what is going on. If you are getting us right now, please let us know. Chris, there's no sound. Okay, so let's see if we can take this quick break. All right, let's see if we can take this quick break. Let's see if we can take this quick break. I don't know why this is keep talking about no sound. I think somebody touched this. Okay. All right. All right. Do we have sound now? Do we have sound? If we have sound online, those of you online, if we have sound, let us know. If we do have sound, please let us know. Don't cut it off again. Oh, man. Okay. So if you're listening and you have sound, let us know. If I'm not talking about those of you on the radio. I'm talking about those who are watching online. Okay. Yes. They say it's very good. Okay. So these guys normally touch this. That's where we are. So we are good. Thank God that we are good. We are good now. Okay, now we are good. So I want to say welcome to all of you, our people. Today is the 28th day of January 2020 26. I almost said 2025. 2026 remain the year. Our year is 2026, and we want to say welcome to all of you, our people. Welcome to the Wednesday's edition of the program Freedom Hop on 87.9. We had a very technical situation from the beginning, and so the team song cannot come up. Yes, the team song cannot come up, but we will be taking our break shortly to bring you Crime Stoppers Liberia. Crime Stoppers Liberia happens to be our sponsor here on the platform. And in addition to Crime Stoppers Liberia, we'll be bringing you Win Liberia. Win Liberia, in collaboration with Freedom Radio Liberia, is in the business of giving you money, and we've been doing that very well on this radio. 5,000, 7,500, 10,000, up to 15,000, and the big prize per day is $25,000, and that is what will go to somebody who is going to play a very, play very well. Somebody who's going to play more on the platform. The more you play, like we say, the better your chances are to win. So star 255 star 1 hash is the code for those of you who want to win, and I will instruct Mavis to pay you the catch. If I cannot get it to you on the show, Mavis will do that on the platform. But who knows? I could pay a few of you some money on the platform. So just keep it coming in to star 255 star 1 hatch on Lone Star Cell MTN mobile money. So the more you play, the better your chances are on the People's Radio. Now listen. Okay, so we're gonna go over to take our break. But the breaking news is that the government of Liberia said the issue at the top of President Baka building certain number of roads in his State of the Nation address. The government said the sorry, the number what they put there down, the number what they built. So the question is, why did the government lie? Why did the government have to lie? Why did the Liberian government have to lie? Why did they have to put that big diabolical lie in the president's State of the Nation address? And at the end of the day, he presented the statement to the Liberian people that was inaccurate. So they made our president lie to us. So they made our president lie to us. And the fact that the president saw the speech, approved the speech, so it is safe to say the president lied to us. Whether it was deliberate or not deliberate, one thing that is certain is the fact that our president lied to us, and he shouldn't have done so to the country. We demand a more bigger apology from the president to the people, although the Minister of Information cleverly, from a reluctant position, attempted to apologize to the people of Liberia. Although he did not do it, he was still in his mood of arrogance when he said what a responsible government would do is to correct this and that. I mean, that was being defiant. I mean, that was being arrogant. That's an act of exhibiting arrogance. You're not being remorseful for what you've done. But we're going to talk more about it. We're going to talk more about it here on 87.9. Let's take our break. When we come back, we bring you the rest of the conversation.
Shama musical. There are crimes in many places. In every community, you know, you can see. So authority, really can't take your love. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human target, enemy you cheche. Do well for your safety. The Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop it crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop it crime for all of us.
Okay, Crime Stoppers Liberia. Crime Stoppers Liberia is our official sponsor here on the platform. There are too many things we'll talk about on the radio today, and among those issues is the one that has to do with the government apologizing. Why do I keep saying government apologizing? Government admitting to lying. Yeah, that's what it is. Government admitting, to lying. I mean, those are issues we're going to be talking about on the radio today. But before we start the conversation, there is a whole lot to talk about. Our people in the Pinsville area around the 72nd Barrack, they're having serious issues. They're still asking the Liberian government, specifically the Minister of National Defense, Honorable Geraldine George. The minister is under pressure. The Liberian people are watching very closely. Yes, the army is in the process of reclaiming barracks. At the same time, this particular barrack is being surrounded by private properties. In the process of the military trying to claim their barrack, to reclaim their barrack from those who are illegally occupying the structures in the barracks, it is our understanding that some private personal properties were also barricaded in the process of the military reclaiming their asset. Those who are affected by this particular situation have gone to court. They have gone to the Supreme Court to pray the Supreme Court to grant an injunction, to grant a prohibition against the process of evicting those private property owners and subsequently, demolishing their structures, because they believe with their documents that they are the legitimate owners of the properties that they hold. So in the process of doing so, they did not choose to go take law in their own hands. They went to the court. It's our understanding that the military people are refusing to accept the writ of prohibition has been prayed for so that they can appear with their lawyers and everybody to find an amicable solution. We are told that the military ain't doing it. They're refusing to accept the rate. We stand to be corrected on it. But up to yesterday, that was the situation. Our issue is we are calling on the Minister of National Defense, Honorable George, to step in. The military is one of the most respectable institutions in this country. A lot of us have so much regard for the armed forces of Liberia. We respect the force, not for their youthful age to serving, protecting, and defending the country. While we hold them in high esteem, we also hold in high esteem the Constitution of our country. The Republic of Liberia is a country of law. It is not a country of few men. I cannot go to the barrack and start to give orders because the law says I'm not supposed to do so. Except I'm a soldier man. and a soldier man in a particular rank. And that is the same with the rest of the country. On our laws, when the Supreme Court issues a particular memo, and such a prohibition is being given temporarily pending the Supreme Court's intervention, that particular paper should be respected by all individuals, regardless of who you are. Whether you're the military, whether you're a private institution, whether you are a private citizen, you are under moral obligation to respect what the Supreme Court says. What we are gathering is not good, and that's why we are calling on the Honorable Minister to make sure, look, let the military people accept the rate. Accept the rate. When a conference has been arranged with the justice in chamber or the full bench of the Supreme Court, the military can take their lawyers, they can take their surveyors, they can take all of their legal people to the court and provide justification as to why X, Y, and Z private properties should be included in their demolition and whatever eviction exercise that they're executing. You know, if those who are claiming the properties cannot prove beyond all reasonable doubt that the properties belong to them privately and not for the government of Liberia, the law will be the law. But these things cannot happen if the military is refusing to accept we are a country of law and not a country of men and guns. So we are asking Madam Geraldine George, the Minister of National Defense, to look into this matter. You're a very brilliant woman. We saw you grow up through the military. We saw you, rise to the rank of deputy chief of staff, and subsequently you became chief of staff temporarily, and the rest of, I think chief of staff has still to be corrected, but you grew through the ranks and files of the military. A very strong woman, reputable for that matter. So there should be no reason why you want to get involved or you want to be deeply or indirectly connected to something that may have a political tone or something that may spark up from a point of injustice. It doesn't look good when people have their personal properties and those personal properties are being taken away from them by the government through illegal means. Because when the military is not the owner of this parcel of land, and because the military got guns and they got uniforms, and because they got power or they got presidential or political instruction to do whatever the case is, and they choose to do it, that's injustice. And the military is now a force of injustice. It is a disciplined institution. It is a force a force for good. That's the slogan we know in post-war Liberia. National defense involved with this controversial situation. The property owners have provided their deeds to the court. They have provided their documents to all of the relevant authorities. All we need the military to go do is to go and say, look, you know what, this deed the people provided, this is our document, this, the lay authority here, all the people here can do the investigation. And at the end of the day, the truth nature of whatever is obtaining in the 72nd area will be revealed and we can move on as a country. But to ignore the plight of people who are crying, people who are seeking justice, this is a case of two different group of people. One group were living in the military people's house, in their houses rather. For their own is different. For us, we are only calling on the government to give them about 2-3 months so that somebody can pack out. For those who already pack out, good. But those who will take time for them to pack out, maybe 2-3 months. But for those who say the property they are living in are their personal properties that they built from scratch, they bought the land even before the military barrack could move to that area. For them, we want the government to listen to them. The government should be willing to go to them, to go with them in court. Let the government present her claims and let people present their own justification and let the law look at it and make a determination. It is not going to be a good thing if people keep crying that this property is for me, that my personal property is not government property, and government sit down and decide not to intervene, decide not to do anything, and the people lost their properties. Some people can react differently. When some people are hurt, they react differently. They make decisions from a different perspective. So we are calling on our people, we're calling on the military, we're calling on the Liberian government to see reason in looking into the plight of the people. Those people are Liberians. They deserve the so-called rescue mission goodies are supposed to come from this administration. They deserve everything, and there should be no reason why, in this day and age, we will be running away from accepting legal citations. No, it doesn't make us good. We are not a good people when we display those kind of characteristics. And so that's what I thought to talk about. We will continue. We will do our research to know whether the military has received the writ. If not, we'll keep calling on the Liberian people to ask the AFL to keep the respect that we have for them. Let our respect be upheld. I mean, let's be the friends of the army that we know, because in the end, the Liberian people respect the military so well. It will not be a decent thing if the military decide, to put up a non-compliant posture, especially with the level of the court. If it is something amongst your people, you can go to your military court of justice, and whatever the case is, you can go do your military policing investigation and stuff. But once it involves the military and private citizens, the court of our country, in this case, the Supreme Court, is the best to make an intervention. So I see no reason why the military, which is a party to this land crisis, should be running away from court papers as it has been alleged. And so we want to ask our people to remain calm. Those property owners should remain calm, and we are hoping that the government will not proceed to demolish the people's personal properties prior to going to court and doing subsequent due diligence to determine whether or not those properties fall directly within the perimeters of the parcel of land owned by the armed forces of Liberia. Please, we beg you, we hold your foot. When the people elect you to be a government, they are not electing you to be slave masters. Only the slave master can come and say, all of you slaves on the farm today, you're not eating. When you are elected to be in government in this country, you are elected to stir the affairs of the entire country and to provide democratic leadership and not authoritative leadership to the people. And that is exactly what it is. So please do not, and I repeat, please do not violate the rights of individuals in that area. If they have legitimate claims to the property, the way you take it from them is to go to court and prove beyond all reasonable doubts that the property belongs to them, it belongs to the army, then you can take it. Without going to the court, without subjecting yourself to the court proceedings, and going ahead to proceed with your demolition and your eviction and subsequent demolition, it violates their international rights. They have their rights to property, to owning properties. They have the right to shelter. They have the right to liberty. As we speak, you are barricading their front doors. You are barricading their entrances, their exits. They cannot go in. They cannot come out. And they are still laying claims. I mean, these are not people who are living in the army people's structures. These are people who say they're building them for them. They build the building on for them. They were on those pieces of land before the military started building their very barracks. So how then do we do all of those things? The way to find it out is to go to the court, and that's why a party should not refrain. A party should not be refusing to go to the court. But that's exactly what it is. We'll leave it right there and go to the main issue happening in the country right now. We will go to the main issue happening in the country right now, because that is exactly where the focus is. So, so something has happened. Something has happened, fellow Liberians. Something has happened. On yesterday, while we were on this show, while we were on this radio yesterday, Mr. Muhammad Ali, who is ally Mo Ali, was on Julius Jazz show, my brother's show. And on that show, Mo Ali attempted to justify the 70,000 jobs that, according to he and his papa Joe Boakai, that they created in the last 2 years. Then Mo Ali took a piece of paper to studio. The piece of paper he took to studio, according to him, was the paper indicating the number of jobs that they created under Joe Boakai as our president, His Excellency Joe Boakai. So Junior just said, let me see the paper where you want it, where you depending on. Let me see the paper for which you say you created 70,000 jobs. Show me the paper. When Mo Ali go get the paper to Junior J, Junior J started reading. Junior said, but the paper that from 2005 up to 2023, and I'm seeing 2025, and I'm seeing 2024 yet. So where you got your record from? My people, Mo Ali say, he forgot to print it. Hello? Junior said there are 70,000 jobs where you say your crop you provided for in 2 years. You show or where you got a job there. No, Ali said, oh, Junior, you had the paper here, pam, and give Junior the paper. Junior go read the paper. Junior is looking at 2005 up to 2023. No 2024, no 2025. So Junior asking, but my man, the whole paper you sent me, that's just 2005 to 2023. So where the 2024, where the 2025 report that you're dependent on, for which you guys said you created 70,000 jobs. Where are they? Where are they? And at the end of the day, no. He could not provide justification for it. In the end, he said he forgot to print it. Yeah, he said he forgot to print it. He forgot to print it. And I want you guys to listen. We're still discussing post-Sona. I want you guys to listen. Listen to it.
No available data for the total 70,000 plus jobs from the Ministry of Labor.
There is. Now again, right?
Where is
the World Development Index has been tracking job in this country, job creation, short, medium term, long term job since 2005.
Okay.
Since 2005, the data is there, and on the average, oh, you saw it? Yeah. You disagree with him?
No, but then, okay, so it says. It says 2023, 75,288 jobs are created. 2022, 104,156. 2021, 76,872.
2025,
no, in there, I'm saying 2025.
Maybe they print up left it off. What is that?
Are you listening to the conversation? So when Junior asked him, all the your paper you brought to studio, the people only showing us what George Weah government, the kind of job that were created under George Weah and Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Your own paper you brought to studio to support the claim made by President Joe Boakai that over 70,000 jobs have been created. Have been created, by your government. Your own paper you brought, the people can support your claim. So why? Take your time and listen. Listen and enjoy the conversation. Take your time and listen. Follow.
Now again, right?
Where is
the World Development Index has been tracking job in this country, job creation, short, medium term, long term job since 2005.
Okay.
Since 2005, the data is there, and on the average, oh, you saw it? Yeah. You disagree with him?
No, but then, okay, so it says. It says 2023, 75,288 jobs are created. 2022, 104,156. 2021, 76,872.
2025,
no, in there, I'm saying 2025.
Maybe they print up left it off. What is that?
Okay, all right. So you see that? So Junior J were reading the total number of jobs that were created under the Weah administration. The one Junior was reading. So his own paper he get a Judah just started reading from his own paper he presented. So Judah said, remember, I'm looking at the paper. So and so job was created under Ellen. So and so job created under Joria. So and so job was created in 2021 under Joria, 2022 under Joria, 2023 under Joria. I'm not seeing nothing from 2024, 2025. When I go more, you know what he say? He said maybe the printer forget about it.
Okay, so it says. It says 2023, 75,288 jobs are created. 2022, 104,156. 2021, 76,872.
2025,
no, in there, I'm saying 2025.
Maybe the printer left it off. What is that?
76,872.
2025,
no, in there, I'm saying 2025.
Maybe the printer left it off. What is that?
76,872.
2025,
no, in there, I'm saying 2025.
Maybe the printer left it off.
104,156. 2021, 76,872.
2025,
no, in there, I'm saying 2025.
Maybe the printer
104,156. 2021, 76,872.
2025,
no, in there, I'm saying 2025.
Maybe the printer left it off. What is that?
So you not brought CDC. It's that you are jetting me about CDC. You can't bring something that helps CDC.
No, it starts from 2025. No, what? For 2005. So Julius.
Wait. Sure. They created 2022, 104,156. 2021, 76,872.
2025.
No, in there, I'm saying 2025.
Maybe the printer left it off. What is that?
What kind of printer, my people? What kind of printer? I want you guys to listen to this. You know they will not come here. So it's good to went to my brother Judah just show, and that's the conversation. That's it. So imagine Judah said, "What the people you get me? I'm not seeing anything in the paper reflecting what President Bouaka said." They want to about the job. We ain't talking about the role because the role party apologized for the role. The government apologized for the role. No, they didn't apologize. They admitted that they lie. Okay, yeah. They admitted that they lie. There is one thing to admit that you lie. There is another thing to apologize for that lie. They have not apologized. In fact, Jeremy Pia in his presentation was sounding very, 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 very arrogant about it. You know, there's a responsible government, but we'll come to that topic. But Mo Ali, in his attempt to want to go and justify jobs creation, he could not. In the end, he put it on the poor printer because printer can talk.
No, but then, okay, so it says it says 2023, 75,288 jobs are created. 2022, 104,156. 2021, 76,872.
2025,
no, in there, I'm saying 2025.
Maybe the printer left it off. What is that?
So you not brought CDC. It's that you are jetting me about CDC. You can't bring something that helps CDC.
No, it starts from 2025. No, what? For 2005. So Julius.
It says 2020.
So you listen to it. So we're going, I can't start with 2005. No, it's 2005. What is he trying to say, my people? What is he trying to say? Look, the people say you can lie your way to power. You cannot lie your way to remain in power. It's very simple. From 2021, Alexa and I have been saying this to the people on the radio. And of course, my brothers, Abu, Hagai, and the rest of the people, Austin, have been saying that you already fought hard to win the elections. Campaign time is over. The time for campaign is over. This time is the time the Unity Party administration supposed to be concerned about providing tangible, real, hands-on, a record to the Liberian people as to what they've been doing. It's not the time for you to do rhetorics, to be deloying all around here. They had no reason to delay. These guys had no reason to delay. They had no reason to delay on the State of the Nation address. And by the way, delay mean lie. The guys had no reason to lie. Delay mean lie. Government officials can live in fence. They are rogues. If I become senator, I will not be living fence. The fence won't get a tall pass sub fence. You know, that's why I say no need to delay means no need to lie. Lie and delay, yes, they're similar. But the conversation is this. You sat here and you say, you want to justify the thing what Joe Bouaka say, he created 70,000 jobs. Find us paper to show the 700,000 jobs we created. What play the 700,000 jobs? The man say the printer not print it out. You walk from your house to go to the studio. The only reason he went to the studio was because Liberians started raising concern as to what is the authentic nature of the report given by the president, indicating that his government has provided over 70,000 jobs for the Liberian people within a particular period. Based on this suspicion amongst Liberians that this information may be lie, Mo decided to go and provide clarity. Now, how do you go to provide clarity on a particular subject matter? And your very tool that you're supposed to use to defend. And you say, maybe the printer him to do it. The printer him provide the one that the party provided, but he provided the job that CDC and Ellen Johnson provided. Come on. And like going on the battlefront, they arrest you. Where you going? I left the gun to the wall. Then what the hell you come on the battlefield for? No, listen. Where you going? I left the gun to the wall. Where the gunshot? The gunshot on my bed. What are you doing on the battlefield? What are you doing on the battlefield? That's exactly what Mo Ali wants us to think. And so the 700,000 job on, let the government go back in her room and can't tell what happened to it. But that one, the big lie. It ain't make sense. I'm clear about it. That one, a big lie, it doesn't make sense. Listen to it again.
Now, again, right?
Where is
the World Development Index has been tracking job in this country, job creation, short, medium term, long term job, since 2005.
Okay.
Since 2005, the data is there, and on the average, oh, you saw it? Yeah. You disagree with him?
No, but then, okay. So it says 2023, 75,288 jobs are created. 2022, 104,156. 2021, 76,872.
The 2025,
in there, I'm saying 2025.
Maybe the printer left it off.
It says 2021, 76,872.
The 2025.
It says 2023, 75,288 jobs are created. 2022, 104,156. 2021, 76,872.
The 2025.
In there, I'm saying 2025.
Maybe the printer left it off. What is that?
In there, I'm saying 2025.
Maybe the printer left it off. What is that?
So you say you never brought CDC. Is that you are getting about CDC? 4,156. 2021, 76,872.
The 2025.
In there, I'm saying 2025. 2022, 123, 75,288 jobs are created. 2022, 104,156. 2021, 76,872.
The 2025.
In there, I'm saying 2025.
Maybe the printer left it off. What is that?
So you say you never brought CDC.
My people, where you at? Wake up when you stomach, stop slipping. Whip your hands. Come on. I know you're sleeping now. You gotta wake up small, yeah? Okay, let's go.
What is that?
So you say you never brought CDC. 76,872.
The 2025.
In there,
maybe the printer left it off. What is that?
So you say you never brought CDC. Is that you are getting about CDC? You can't bring something that helps CDC.
No.
104,156. 2021, 76,872.
The 2025.
In there,
maybe the printer left it off. What is that?
So you say you never brought CDC. Is that you are getting about CDC? You can't bring 2023, 75,288 jobs are created. 2022.
Oh, you saw it? You disagree with him?
No, but then, okay. So it says 2023, 75,288 jobs are created. 2022, 104,156. 2021, 76,872.
The 2025.
In there,
maybe the printer left it off. What is that?
So you say you never brought CDC. Is that you are getting about CDC? You can't bring something that helps CDC.
No, it starts from 2025. No.
people fool us, so the people lie to us. The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they can knock the no one to trust. My people don't want to.
Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. Ah, God. This is very, very, very comical. This is not even funny. This is very diabolical and disgusting. Come on. What is this, my people? What is it? What is this?
It says 2023, 75,288 jobs are created. 2022, 104,156. 2021, 76,872.
The 2025,
no, in there, I'm saying 2025.
maybe they print up I left it off. What is that?
So you not
They happy now for time, but yeah, them scared they delay. People suffer. No work for people crying for hunger. Look at. Your vision and your mission, your intention to the nation is poor.
Okay, all right. So that's exactly the first part of it. So the whole 70,000 job thing a fiasco. The government was saying, I don't even understand how to defend it one. So my people that are there, your government, they not do so again. Our rescue government, not do so again.
Come on. I know you're sleeping now. You gotta wake up small, yeah? Okay, let's go.
Okay, look, let's see. Let's hear from President Weah. What President Weah got to say about all the things they've been talking? President Weah, let's hear from you. Hold on, let's hear from President Weah. What you got to say about all the things they've been doing?
Brother can lie. The government, all the ministers in the government, they can lie. Brother can lie. The government, all the ministers in the government, they can lie. They never put all hustle, they lie. Everything they say, they never say the truth.
Okay. President Weah comment he made and what he did 2 years ago in Ghana with A.B. Williams. Listen to it again. Listen to President Weah talking about the coming government. Listen to it.
Brother can lie. The government, all the ministers in the government, they can lie. They never put all hustle, they lie. Everything they say, they never say the truth.
Everything is said, now say the truth. So listen. We're gonna go back. Now listen. In the State of the Nation address that was done by President Boyka on yesterday, His Excellency President Boyka, by the way, the Liberian president disclosed that the economy, there is some improvement by 5.1%. And he attributed that to the IMF. According to the IMF, our economy, do the whatever the case is, they talk about 5% growth. So a 5% growth was declared by President Boyka on day before yesterday. Good. The government is saying the economic growth of our country is, having some improvement at 5.1%. The guidance said we must celebrate it. They say we should not say the economy is better on the paper while the people are suffering. No, they said we shouldn't say it. But why you say we shouldn't say it when President Boyka at the time you were in opposition as former vice president? The same IMF that is giving United Party some credit in terms of economic growth on the paper, the same IMF told the CDC government said they were also President Joe Boyka went to ELBC at the time he was vice president, former vice president, went to ELBC and told the journalist who was in charge of that interview. I will get his name. Oh, that's my big brother who is at Prime FM right now. What is his name? Oh man, I wish to get his name. I mean, I could have forgotten Small Martina these days. I wish to get my big brother name, but maybe when I'm playing the audio, I will get his name. They was interviewing him, and during the interview, the man asked President Boyka, he said, "But why you don't trust IMF? IMF is saying the economy of Liberia under George Weah is progressing. Why you not trust IMF?" Do you know what President Boyka said at that time? He said IMF doing their own work that the work they're doing, and and the thing what they say, we can go by it. We got to look at it. I mean, it can be saying different thing, and we too will be looking at the life of the people. So we're not looking at a report. We got to look at the way the people living, the economic condition of the people. That was President Bwaga's argument. Valid point. Good. His argument was, under George Weah, we shouldn't have just listened to the IMF grading President Weah, better off, without looking at the living condition of the Liberian people. Because in his mind, IMF was doing that piece of work. They choose to do that piece of work. And in fact, he referred to IMF as a business. He said they are doing their business. Doing their business to imply that they are Sober George. Oh, yes. The interview was done by Sober George. When we be on the microphone, we can get confused sometimes. So Sober George did the interview. So President Bwaga was trying to say they are a business organization to me that they could be tempted with. They could be touched. They could be tempted to do something, rather. So he made all kinds of condescending statements towards the IMF report under George Weah. For him, under George Weah, the IMF report was far different from the reality on the ground. The economic condition in the IMF report under George Weah, according to President Bwaga at the time, was way different from what the people were going through. He was trying to paint a picture that the people were suffering in Liberia and IMF were giving President Weah good grade. You see, IMF came out and gave 5.1. And he wants us to celebrate it. You got people passing around say they celebrating 5.1. You guys did not trust the IMF. Why we should trust IMF today? Let the President Bwaga voice I play. Listen to it.
All the internationals, are they the one living the life?
In other words, you don't respect whatever the opinion or the rating of the International Monetary Fund. This is a fund that you're working with.
Well, they themselves are doing their work and they know what they're doing. So
you listen to the baby? The man asked him, Sober George asked him, so I mean you don't respect what the IMF is saying about George Weah government and the economic progress being made. President Bwaga said IMF doing their work, they are responsible for what they're doing. Then he went on to say this. Listen to it. He went on to say this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Where is this piece?
all the internationals, are they the one living the life?
In other words, you don't respect whatever the opinion or the rating of the International Monetary Fund. This is a fund that you're working with.
Well, they themselves are doing their. It's up to them. I mean, but I know that whatever they say, what's important, more important to me is what the Liberians say about their own economy, about what they're feeling.
Okay. So that was President Bwaga's assessment of the IMF, particular position on the Weah government. So at the time VP Bwaga went to ERBC studio, he said, IMF said Joe Weah doing well in the economy. Okay, I agree. But what Joe Bwaga concerned about is how the people are feeling. That was his response. And I want you guys to take your time and listen to it.
It's important, more important to me is what the Liberians say about their own economy. See?
So he was not telling the Liberian people to rely on the IMF to tell them that the country is doing better. That was President Bwaga's argument. President Bwaga's argument was, nobody can tell us from America or Europe to tell us that the country is better. We should determine that the country is better from the lives that we live. From how our current stable. From how we can get pipe-borne water. From the way we can find money to pay our children's school fees. From the way we can find money to get rent. From the way we can find jobs. From the way things prices, will be down. We ourselves should determine. That was President Bwaga's argument when he was not president. When you were not president, he said, we will not listen to IMF, face fight. I mean, of face value, right? We shouldn't listen to IMF to say, direct when IMF say, oh, the country is getting better, they must accept it. No, President Bwaga's argument at the time was, don't just hear IMF report and take it as law and gospel. When you listen to IMF, go and look at your life. Look at the life people are living. Look at the lives of the children busting rack to survive. Look at the lives of young children selling in the street. Look at the life of drugs permeating the corridors of our society. Look at the life of people cannot afford school fees. Parents are struggling to find food on a daily basis. Mothers go to market to buy rice. They can find money to buy oil and the momoe and the bitter ball with the pepper. Look at those conditions and let the condition be able to tell you what the country economy is, rather than you listening to what IMF is talking about. That was President Baka's argument at the time under George Weah. Today, IMF told you the same Joe Baka that you get 5.1%, and Jeremy Pierre there, Daniel Sando there, Mo Ali there, Edward Klatume there, all the men say we must be jumping around like frog. Because IMF said they won't happen, so we must jump around the frog. Like we know what happened in the country. Come on, how do we do that? Man, how do we do that when you say you are being critical about the government? No, we are not being critical. We are reminding you of what the standards that you set. That's what we are reminding you of. We are holding this government accountable based on the standard that she set forth when she was in opposition. You're in opposition, you set forth particular standards on how we should judge every government. We're not going to lower the standard because you are in power. Are you super Liberians than other Liberians who were in power when you set those standards? We're not going to do so. The other one say President Ryan private jet, it was making the people to be poor and making the poor hungry. You're kind of power now. You're Ryan private jet. You want to change the standard? The standard to which you guys held other administration. We're not going to change the rules in the middle of the game. Let the game end, then we can change the rules. Once the game is on, we're not changing the rules. We'll play by the same rules. You can condemn IMF report in the past, then you come out and say we must celebrate IMF report. Are we crazy? We fool people? Or we looking junket to y'all? No. I mean, there's a political conversation, and I want you to the partisans or anybody in the government to call me and let's have a conversation about it. The president, His Excellency Joe Baka, when he was not president, when he never had a convoy, when he never had $1.2 million bulletproof cars in your convoy, when he never had the $10 million project ongoing in FOIA, when he never had a $100,000 on a card every time he traveling out of the country, when he was not flying private jet to go to FOIA and private jet to go to UN and other places, when he was not having the luxurious life he's having, when he was not expanding, he was also rehab and building additional houses in there and buying the other property across the road, when he was not doing all of those things, he did not care about what IMF was saying. He was concerned about what the Liberians are going through. So how can he begin president now? Then we will take IMF and put it in the church and worship them and say, Hosanna, IMF, hallelujah, glory be to IMF. No. We're not worshiping no IMF here. We're not worshiping IMF. The same way you treat the IMF, that's how we treat IMF. IMF, you go sit down. We are concerned about what the people are saying in the market. IMF, we are concerned about what this market woman is saying. IMF.
Why are you going against Waka today? Because my expectation I have in a minute with him. So which expectation you have? All I said that because I want to vote, we said that we're not doing something good for us. So we want somebody to come and rescue us. So I want to choose him to come and take us from inside. So now we're going there, you have to watch there and see things. You have to what they're going to do. You're not buying. All them will say, you pay ticket money, who you pay ticket money to?
So you see, so President Baka, like you told us way back that we must not listen to IMF because IMF. We're not letting the IMF. You told us way back that we should focus on the Liberian people, how the Liberian people are feeling. That's what you told us. You said that's how we should measure the economic viability of the country.
It's up to them. I mean, but I know that whatever they say, what's important, more important to me is what the Liberians say about their own economy, about what they're feeling. That's more important to me than what the IMF say. The IMF is a business.
I've been wishing to talk to Spoon because Spoon fooled the people with the book of Baka. Yes.
Okay, so you heard President Baka? Why he's concerned about is not about IMF. It's about what the Liberian people say. Now let me play what the Liberian people are currently saying.
You told them how you people have been having 45 years experience. And see what's going on here. See what's going on here.
What's going on here? You want to lock the camera?
It's very tough. Very tough.
When you say things are tough, what do you mean?
To get money, young man.
You want to lock the camera?
To get money. You see the time?
To get money high right now?
Wrong. Yes. See the US rate. And the man with a 45 years experience, it's just a bluff. For nothing explain there. For nothing explain what I brought you to the people here. You see, when you see any silver police rolling behind you, taking your market, how people eat. My school coming open now. School just coming open. And I want for you to go and tell Boaka, you're from school, you tell Boaka, you should put your experience into use. Put your experience into use. We can see your experience. 45 years experience, but more. Our culture, you can see why I met you people.
But just fine.
So President Boaka, you said we should not listen to IMF, we should listen to what the Liberian people are going through, and that's what we are playing. That's why we're not going to listen to the IMF. So you don't tell us about what IMF is saying. We don't care, Mr. President. We do not care about what IMF is saying. You told us that we should not concern ourselves with IMF because IMF is not the ultimate measure of how the Liberian people are surviving.
It's up to them. I mean, but I know that whatever they say, what's important, more important to me is what the Liberians say about their own economy, about what they're feeling. That's more important to me than what the IMF say.
Because who fool the people in the book of Boaka? Yes, you told them how you told people have been having 45 years experience. And see what's going on here. See what's going on here.
What's going on here? You want to lock the camera in?
Very tough. Very tough.
When you say things are tough, what do you mean?
To get money, young man.
You want to lock the camera?
To get money. You see the time?
To get money high right now?
Wrong. Yes. See the US rate. And the man with a 45 years experience, it's just a bluff. For nothing experience there. For nothing experience, but I brought you to the people here. You see, when you see any silver police rolling behind you, taking your market, how people eat. My school coming open now. School just coming open. And I want for you to go and tell Boaka, you're from school, you tell Boaka, you should put your experience into use.
Okay, that's it. So we're not going there again. We are still having post-sonar analysis. Post-sonar analysis. But trust me, we're changing it. It's no longer sonar. Hello? It is no longer sonar. It has changed to solar. Instead of State of the Nation address, it is now State of Lies address. You think I'm saying it? Watch it. Come and watch it. The information minister said the thing where President Boaka talked about the role where he now pay in 2 years. He said the people who wrote the speech, the people now put a real one there. So after the president finished saying it, then they put a real one on the paper. So it means the president unwillingly lied. Unintentionally lied. I would do it. So you understand that? The information minister is saying to you and I, you in the car there listening and you vex because you people person, that your business. I don't have the time. You vex in the car there, you listening under the tree, you angry, you mad, you blue because you say, I'm talking to your government, that your business, bro. That business. My people say, I ain't got your time. The truth is, our job is to bring the government up to speed. Our job is to put heat on the government so the government will perform. If we don't criticize the government, they will not do anything. You think we want to be here for the next 4 years or 3 years without the country performing, doing anything? Last night they were carrying some of the trucks from the barrier to the other place. They just passing the truck all around. We'll go to that other discussion another day. So our job is to put fire under the feet of the government, then the government will perform. Information Minister Bosman said all the role where President Boaka was announcing yesterday say he not big. He said, no, you know what? The thing what the president said yesterday, we not change it because the thing what probably what minister sent to the marshal for them to put in the speech, those who are writing the speech, and not what they put there, and so they made a mistake. They not put a real one there, but we not correct it now. So it's on the executive marshal website. No, don't correct it. Go back for President Boaka to it. Bring back the Capitol building. Let him stand up to the simple and say the thing what we say. Yesterday our lie. Yeah, the real one here. Because you guys say you are educated. This whole Unity Party government, when you were campaigning, you made a particular case to the Liberian people that the government was responsible. Go define what a responsible government is. One of the attributes of a responsible government is the ability to do due diligence. You're carrying yellow machine back to China. So you say it is as a result of poor due diligence. A responsible government can do that rubbish. You cancel Nicotech scholarship with other people money in the hole, they don't get the money back. It is another poor decision on the part of an administration that should not be referred to as a responsible government. The federal office had a scholarship scandal where people pay money so they get scholarship to travel out of the country. They had to suspend people and cut it off. That is not an act of a responsible government. President Baka now appoint 2 persons to one position before, and later on, Kula Vumana got to come back and say this appointment supersede all other previous appointments. That attitude, that action by itself is not even an act of a responsible government. So I hate it when you guys keep talking about responsible government. I hate it. And you listen to Minister Pierre. As a responsible government, we decide to provide the clarity. Were you supposed to lie in the first place? A responsible government doesn't lie. That's the first thing Pierre should know. A responsible government should not even lie in the first place. Why did you have to delay in the first place? A responsible government can delay. No. To be delaying every day, you delay about the Ghanaian bosses. You delay about the Ghanaian bosses here. The guy got to come out and be yelling at your little bosses. You delay about the yellow machine here. Lay here in the net, you come and get the yellow machine back. You delay about Nicotech scholarship. You delay about 700,000 jobs. Mo Ali can defend it in studio. He said he left the paper to the office. You keep lying on everything in this country. You turn around, you lie on the quantity of roads that you say you built. When people flag out the inaccuracies of your claim as a government, prepared and presented to the president and delivered to the Liberian people, the information minister come back and say, you know, Jeremy Pierre, a smart man, right? He's speaking Google English. Yeah, Basserman notebook, it can be easy. Listen to him. Listen to Jeremy Pierre talking, say, so all the things I can say in simple English. I can do the interpretation in simple English. All the things let me say in simple English. In simple terms, what he was saying, you know, my people, the time when the president was to the cabinet building, they were yesterday, he said, we'll not be plenty of road there. But it's not true. Probably where I say we build some road, but the road is not plenty the way how the president talking. So probably where I saying all the real information now, we now put it in the speech. We put the speech on the executive mansion website. So the one where the president said fire, man, yeah, you know, the only reason why we're talking to Nana, because we're responsible government and we're not irresponsible. We don't want to lie. But you already delay first. Then you say you want delay again. Continue the delay. Continue the delay. Ain't no big news anymore. The whole country knows that the government can delay. There is nothing wrong. The whole country is aware that the government can delay. The government can lie. The fact that you information minister got to come up and say that the thing the president said first, it had error in it. The president supposed to be talking to us and he get error. Do you know what the presidency is? Do you know the president could issue order right down there and say you arrest so and so person? Do you know that person would have stepped in jail or could have gotten killed for that arrest order? Or that the next day you're going to come out and say, oh, that the speed writer put that one there. The president will say, no. Every sound government, every responsible government, every government that is mature would never have the president make a public statement. And that statement turned out to have grave errors in it. So, broke people government, let me ask you, broke people government, broke Jimmy there, broke Jimmy government, broke at the other. You sat down in the place and prepared State of the Nation address for the president and did not go through it. You prepare a State of the Nation address, 19-page document, both people, 19-page document, 19. You prepared 19-page document for the president. Both people couldn't go through a word for word to identify any discrepancy. That you had to bring him to the word Liberians in Australia, Liberians in Nigeria, Liberians all across the globe, monitoring through their gadgets. And the president is there telling them how in Beirut, more than Joe and Ellen. That ain't gonna say. I mean, I'm just paraphrasing, but what he reported technically will mean that per average performance in the road sector, it will mean that he has done more on roads in this country than George Weah, Ellen Johnson, Sirleaf combined. That's the kind of data they put out. The only reason why they came up to provide the clarity is because someone to a poster and said, look, gentlemen, you are lying. This is not the record. And other people started to post. Musa Belete there, Ome Sam Jackson. The rest of them started to post information, providing countering the sonar. Then the government said, oh, we told Liberian people all of this stupid. Well, the men who get sense now, so they go change it. Then they send Pia to Mika to go address the country, thinking that everybody is crazy. Then they want to hear me in his attempt to cover the lies that they told. In his attempt to cover all of the loans that they were telling. He said, we are doing the thing because we are irresponsible government. Hey, irresponsible. Why did you delay in the first place? Listen to the defense. Listen to it. Listen to it.
It's honest, contrary to the submission of the Ministry of Public Works. Here is why the Ministry of Public Works submitted. And whatever that information was, those developing the speech, those finalizing the speech, do not fall short of taking full responsibility if they make error. And as a responsible government, we admit that they did a misquotation far away from what the Ministry of Public Works submitted.
Okay, so listen, you see, and that's why not the ANC people and not the rest of the other party people, but the independent voters in this country who are plenty past the party voters. The people who don't get party in the country, the plenty past those who get party. Nobody will fool you. Those who don't get political party in the country, they are plenty past the people who get political party. That's why you can see so now when the election go into the second round, people can know how the other party can win. That the independent voters can make that decision. Jeremy Pia is responding, thinking that he's responding to UNA CDC people. Thinking that he's responding to UNA CMC people. Thinking that he's responding to UNA ANC people or Liberty Party people. No, Pia, you're responding to the rest of the country, the entire country. The independent people ain't listening to that thing you're talking. And as a responsible government, no. These independent people went to work and voted for you against the CDC with the notion that you have already told them that you have an organized way of doing things. That you have a particular administrative prowess that is beyond what the CDC can do in terms of performance. These kind of things, the independent minds, they don't expect it from you. They don't expect a government that heralded herself with this notion of knowing it all, having monopoly over good governance. Then at the end of the day, you walk up and so as a responsible government, no, don't say as a responsible government. There should not be error of such magnitude from what you consider responsible government. No, we're not talking grammatical error here, man. Excuse me. We're not discussing subject-verb agreement. Oh, that one we can understand. You look at a whole country, you came up with numbers of kilometers that you have paved. Making comparison and you said that error, you deliberately intended to lie to the people. Because the people refused to be deceived 24/7 and they erected a checkpoint, you got ashamed, you got embarrassed, and you came up from a coerced perspective, you came up to admit. Who told you that admittance is willfully done? You know how that admittance looking like? The old man catch your hand in the palm water with all your fingers got the palm water oil on it with the fish in your hand. The old man catch your hand in the palm water oil, everything drizzling from your hand. You may attempt to go wipe your hand, leave oil on your clothes. The oil on your mouth, then the crayfish in your jaw. Then they asking you, Nangbe, what you can do in the part. At that level, Nangbe, you can't lie because they catch you kolo. They catch you kolo. So whatever you say, Nana, is not admittance. You are only answering a question asked to you. You're not admitting. It's not voluntary. You're not being honest. That's not a sign of responsibility. Being responsible is to finish eating it. Then when your mom will not even go in the kitchen. As soon as you can, you want to work, Mama. You are not here. But I not ask you. But when in the kitchen, I told some of the meat from there. I eat it because I was hungry. Now when I say, yeah, the boy admitted. And you know, the boy is honest. The boy is responsible. Even when your mom will not kill you, the fact that you voluntarily went there and declare your asset, you declare your criminal asset, it'll be good. No, you did not do it. You waited until somebody didn't raise the issue. You waited until Musa Bey didn't raise the issue. You waited until all the other people raised the concern and said, "Lord, why are you guys lying?" Then out of shame, because you got embarrassed by your crooked G attitude, you know, something intended to sway the minds of the Liberian people. And when they grab you, then he came out to say, as a responsible government, look at the justification. You know the audio is, Mikan audio can get some issues and that. So I will play it. Then we'll interpret what he's saying word for word. Take your time and listen to him. Listen to.
Here is what the Ministry of Public Works submitted.
So he came out and said, here is what the Ministry of Public Works submitted. The Ministry of Public Works. Here is what the Ministry of Public Works submitted. The high started ill. Listen to.
And whatever that information was.
So you see here? You see how the lie looking again? So there is this tendency that when you won't lie, and because the thing you won't lie about, that lie by itself, and to defend it, you got to do another lie, it can confuse you. So everything he kept doing on that day was just to delong. He came out and said, the Ministry of Public Works, here is what the Ministry of Public Works wanted to present. That's why he said, listen to.
Of the Ministry of Public Works is honest, contrary to the submission of the Ministry of Public Works.
Listen to.
Here is what the Ministry of Public Works submitted.
Thank you. He said, here is what the Ministry of Public Works submitted. And we saw here what is submitted. But he not say, oh. Then he jumped. He said, no matter what is submitted, why you did not say what is submitted? It's because you are ashamed to announce what is submitted. Because by admitting it in that particular public, or stuff, it will be a serious contradiction of what the president said. Although by admitting, it's a contradiction, but the Liberian people would have seen the gap, the big lie, the line of lie. They would have seen it. It would have been embarrassing. So as a smart public communication officer he is, I would have done the same thing, right? If I was in your shoes, so I can blame sometimes. PR man, so you gotta do what you gotta do. But some people, we ain't gonna listen to it. We ain't gonna listen to that. So he said, yeah, what the public desire to submit. Listen to it, Kilo. Listen to.
Here is what the Ministry of Public Works submitted.
Here is what is submitted. Thank you. Now we listening now to hear what is submitted. He can talk it. Boom, then he jump. Whatever they may have submitted. How you come to whatever they may have submitted again? How you come to whatever they may have submitted? You say, here is what is submitted. Tell all what is submitted. You say, then he jump. He said, whatever. Oh, these people they can lie. These people they can lie. It's terrible. It is very terrible.
Public Works. Here is what the Ministry of Public Works whatever that information was.
You hear me? Whatever that information was. What do they people then? What did we do to these people? Yeah, what about the minister submitted? Then you pause. But when you lie and you anytime you want to lie, you talk fast, you will lie bad way and the people hold you. So you were taking your time to be collecting and counting your words. But still you counting your words, you can make it. Here is what the Ministry of Public Works submitted. And what about the information, baby? Whatever again? Ain't gonna tell you say there's what is submitted, you jump to whatever. Man, the Liberia used to lotto 2005, 2007, 2012, 2014, 2016. That Liberia dead and gone. It's dead and gone. That Liberia is dead and gone. We buried that Liberia ever since a new Liberia, brand new. Liberia where man see them on Facebook now. Man, they know where they're on Facebook now. They can reset by themselves. Like the kind of Liberia we live in. Listen to him.
Whatever that information was,
Okay.
those developing the speech,
So he come and say, whatever that information was, he tell what the information Paul gave you. When he tell him, he said, whatever it was, those developing the speech. Then he turned to those who developing the speech. You know, when a big man lie, a big man do bad thing, he will be jumping to find excuses. To find people to leave it on. He come those developing the speech.
those finalizing the speech,
Those developing the speech, those finalizing the speech, listen to him again.
whatever that information was,
Uh-huh.
those developing the speech,
Those developing the speech,
those finalizing the speech,
those finalizing the speech,
do not fall short of taking full responsibility.
do not fall short of taking full responsibility. I mean, the minute not Bible, the minute not God, they can make mistake. Those guys were never given K2 assignment to do. They were given an assignment to write a speech for the president of the Republic of Liberia. The only man who can go to South Beach and free somebody under certain circumstances, though. Beside him, nobody got a right to pardon somebody and say, well, man, you're a criminal here before. Was July 20 I put in your outside. The only man who got that chance, the commander-in-chief of the armed forces of Liberia. This is Liberia's #1 man. Nobody bigger than Joe Baga in the country. Nobody bigger than Joe Baga in the country. Elio, Joe, nobody bigger. Joe Baga is the biggest Liberian. You are giving a job to prepare a speech for him to deliver. You can't say they are not sure of responsibility. They're supposed to deal. They're supposed to lie. They're supposed to lie in the first place. They're supposed to put lie in the speech. And you find a justification. They did not lie. They presented what you guys wanted them to write. You guys wanted to put lie in the speech, thinking that Liberians are just fully people. They're Bonoa. Only those in the Southeast know what a Bonoa is. If you know what Bonoa is, comment under the live video. Or any of you get my number, text me what Bonoa is. You people in government continue to feel and think that Liberians are all Bonoas. That they will not know what's happening. That they won't know what's happening. And so you deliberately intended to lie about the roads that you claim to have constructed in 2 years when you knew you did not even do half of what you were projecting. Because you got screwed up. You got busted. In America, they say you got busted. In Liberia, they say, I book you. They book you. They catch you. Then you jump now. You want to play saint. You want to play sincerity. You want to play, responsibility. You want to play that you clean. You're flawless. I mean, how do you do that, man? How you do it to us? How you do that to us? You think we back up? Then he said, they are not sure of listen to him. Listen, I will interpret again. Listen to him.
And as a responsible government,
listen,
those finalizing the speech, do not fall short of taking full responsibility.
Do not fall short of taking full responsibility. To make errors.
And as a responsible government,
that responsible government, yeah. Government got two different lies. The two lies will now check up and we'll see you. The first lie at 70,000 job. More Ali go check for the people, it's not easy. They got 140 people passing around, it's still not easy. So the job, that lie part is there. The second lie, that the road is not built to say the building. That lie there. There are other lies in that paperwork that the people ain't found yet because a 19-page document, people doing it bit by bit, they will uncover all the lies. Now, when they are done with all the lies plus the two major lies, and the third one that has to do with you feeding 239,000 students, when they put all of those things together, will you still have the moral standings, the moral imperatives, like the Nigerians will say, to still keep talking about government being responsible? Is this how a responsible government is supposed to act and behave? You won the elections. You are now the sitting government. Regardless of who you think won your job or who you think want to unseat the government, your utmost responsibility and the best thing you can do as a country and government is to concern yourself with those things that will improve the lives of the people. Forget propaganda. Amen. You lie to the gas, say your paga, 3 horses, 30 cars in the convoy, gas station, restaurant, all the things that you lie to her about it. She got deceived. She left her whole poor boyfriend who used to give her small money. She left the man thinking that you are a billionaire. The guy with you already. The guy in the hall with you. You're living together. She's seeing the kind of money you can bring to the house. She see how all your pocket get hole inside. No money in your pocket anymore. Then you still get the money to come to the port and tell say, I just came from on the road and I brought the money back. I left it to the other shop. You still get the money to be talking bull crap when the guy know where you living. When the guy, since she came, she never see car. Since she came all the horses where you say a park, she never see so in fact you're renting. You still got money. Why the guy with you already? She know your whole in and out. You still got money to be lying to her. The how the guys doing? The how they doing? We sit on here. We go to our house in the net. No current. We sleeping on the darkness now. Johnson Vapor. LEC finish forgetting, but hey, they can send current there. Current on and off. Palm that's what the current doing. They still come out and justify that they are doing well in Electric City. You finish lying to the guy. Say you can take care of her. She's living with you now. She's not experiencing what you promised. You still got money to be promising her again? Fix the problem. When you promise her car and she realized that your family ain't got one wheelbarrow, get your butt off, go to the factory, go work, save some money, and buy a car and give it to her because that's what you promised her. If you cannot do it, shut up. Shut up. If she still let you, she will be with you. If she not let you, she will move her in the house because you lied to her. Focus on your job. Until these guys can focus on delivering the goods of the Liberian people, why you in so much rush to prove a point? Why? You rushing to prove a point. You put the Ghana people bosses here, they ran behind you in the net. You got to buy in the net on the cover to carry the bosses to how they call the place, Danade, and subsequently in Abidjan. You hear me, eh? You hear me, eh? You want to rush again? Nobody asks you. You go bring the poor yellow machine to the country. Nobody asks you. You go bring the poor yellow machine to the country. Nobody asks you. At the end of the day, in the net, you start passing around, moving the yellow machine from the barrack to where Una God won't know. Una God won't know, my people. Una God won't know. There. Oh man, why the thing is scaring what it called? Please come on. There, yeah. You ever see this thing yelling? Y'all care about in the net, the movie The Yellow Machine. Whether they carrying it to somebody farm or they carrying it to the port, nobody know. In the net. Machine, why you bring in the day? Machine, why you bring in the day? They're not in the net, you're carrying it back. You hear in the other minute? You're so all in the day. The other minute saying, you hear in a minute? the video on Front Page Africa page. By the way, when you want to see the video on Front Page Africa page. You hear the guy? The guy say you saw the holiday in the day. Okay. You don't have a point. You don't have a point. You don't have a point. You don't have a point to make to these people. You don't. You want people in the city. CDC did what she had to do. She left the scene. You made campaign. You campaign. And CDC left. You don't have a point to make. If you have a point to make that point through your works and not lies. Let me apologize to us. No, he didn't even apologize. He was defiant. Justifying how the people then they are not short of error. That's what they call error. Instead of you apologizing to her and telling her sorry, then you say this is why a responsible government, it looks like this is how a responsible government can be a responsible government, so they don't in the first place. They sort of lie around here. You sort of lie. The way I've been put whole president in high esteem, he's supposed to go and give inaccurate information. Imagine if John Ria had been the one who has informed the people about that. Imagine what they would have said. Imagine how they would have threw that crewman boom in the country. You go make President Baga tell, say he paved road where he not paved. We'll take break, we'll come back, we'll take course, and we'll go home.
From the center to interior, Crime Stopper. Keeping us safe, let's stop it. Crimes for all of our Crime Stopper. The people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper. Stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper. Crime Stopper Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper. Keeping us safe, let's stop it. Crimes for all of our.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper. Keeping us safe, let's stop it. Crime for all of us.
Okay, Crime Stoppers Liberia. That's what it is. 086-500-104, 086-500-104, 0776-104-104 are the numbers to join the conversation. Crime Stoppers Liberia of Old Man Sam Sion is our official sponsor here on 87.9. Yes, in collaboration with Win Liberia. Keep it coming in. Star 255 star 1 hash. Like I told you, this is a political show. We now have the chance to do all of the different star 255 star 1 hash. So be doing the thing behind the scene. We'll come out, we'll pay you money. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. Let's go to the lines and talk to the first caller here on the international line. Caller, what's your name? Where you join us from? Quickly.
Okay.
Let's hear you.
I'm fine. I want to take anything to offer. What can you do?
Damn.
Our country blessing of people in sorrow, no people know, President, we are doing this. You have putting back to power.
She's crying from where in America? She's crying. Cheering, heat getting the cheering. I mean, no current. Sorry about it, oh man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I will have to let her go.
We be crying. We turn off back and we be there. You are not one.
Anyway, sorry about that, woman. Oh, sorry about that. I will have to call her up. I will have to let her go. Yes, she's crying. From where in America she's crying. I cannot continue with her. Let's talk to this person from Liberia. Hello, go ahead. Let's hear you. 1 minute.
Yeah, good afternoon,
Let's hear you, brother.
This private are two joining from the most reckless and abandoned district in Mosquito County. to be precise, to South community.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so my issue has been joined to the pathological lie that the president and his minister is carrying on. The people are lying to us all over the country. Where is the 35,000 jobs that are created to public work? Where is it? They ask the public work minister getting a fool to give any statistics. You're escaping. The people that came to lie, the people.
Oh my God, we missed out on you. Sorry. Let's go to the other person from the diaspora and talk to them. Hello, go ahead. Let's hear you.
How are you doing? Okay.
We're great. What is the name? Where in the U.S. you join us from? If you're from the U.S. though.
My name is Lawrence Snowden, and I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Go ahead from Minnesota. Let's hear you, Lawrence. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Like I just posted, man. This should sing in the ears of diaspora Liberians. They were the ones influencing their family members to vote for children's future. And they should know that lies have become a governmental policy right now. And what is unbelievable is that still see people defending these lies. I mean, it simply means that you are telling Liberian people they are damn stupid. You know, a lot of people are aware of the lies. You know, people should stop doing this. And those guys boast of too much professionalism. They should stop. Nothing is happening. The only achievement I see so far is to use the Liberian people money and pay surrogates that will be on social media insulting people. That's the only thing I see. So, I just thank you guys for what you're doing, fast checking these people. They lie too much. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We leave you right there. We leave you. Thank you very much. We leave you. Let's talk to another person online. Yes, on the American line as well. This person, go ahead. 1 minute. How are you?
Hey, okay. Good evening to you, man. And let me say thanks to you for the show. Great show and fascinating topics you are on, man. This is Abraham Kong calling from the United States.
Go ahead, AB. Let's hear you.
Okay. Common saying is manifesting itself. You can lie your way to win an election, but you can't lie to govern. You got citizen journalists right now that they don't need to go to journalism school, but they can equally investigate issues. And these people continue to embarrass themselves and continually lie to the people of the Republic of Liberia. And thank God that they managed to acknowledge the embarrassment they created for President Bouakai. And he accepted the embarrassment, because if the people give you report, it's incumbent upon you. We did not elect an old man. We elected an 85-year-old man that said that he was prepared to lead this country. So it should be incumbent upon him to read every report that comes on his desk, not to just go read it and regurgitate it. So it's on him. Nobody should take it. Oh, no, the president didn't know. It's on him. That's one. Two, okay. You have a vice president office that is spending $250,000 on vehicles as a priority. Right across the street, the University of Liberia is in dilapidated condition, and they do nothing about it. But President Bouakai mentioned in a report that indeed they run a teacher at the University of Liberia. Nothing is there, and the students are languishing in dirt and filth, and they call it a University of Liberia. By the way, that's my alma mater over there. So I'm hyped whenever I see that picture on the social medias. You understand? You doing the CDC during the CDC time. You had a life of Yusuf Amara, who happened to be a student American sub leader at the time. Every day on a daily basis, they were demonstrating on a campus that CDC were doing nothing for the University of Liberia. But today, he has a position at the court authority, and he's saying nothing. When his government are in bank at the University of Liberia, but because he was being used by the university to blow that at the university, every day they were demonstrating. This is the situation that you got right now. And it's very pitiful that those students are in that bank over there and they're doing nothing about it, just to continue to lie to the people. We will continue to point that out. Back the checkpoint, okay? And I appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you very much from the U.S. We leave you and talk to this person. Hello, go ahead. Let's hear you 1 minute.
How you doing?
We're good. Your background seems noisy. Let's hear you.
I'm going to
Okay, go ahead. Quickly, no time.
Okay, what I want to say is, say we can hear with see. If we can hear with see, that's what happened.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. She said, if we can hear, we will feel. Let's go to this other person. Hello, sir. How are you? How you doing?
Good afternoon, okay.
Good afternoon, my dear brother. Let's hear you.
And good afternoon to the many listeners. I'm Amos Kimokar, joining from the capital of Hotel Africa.
Hotel Africa, go ahead. You heard it. The information minister said the thing what Baga say him now based on so rule is not true. That the men who read the speech, they don't want to lie.
You know, okay. The problem when you wake up, you are that individual that fake. You know the word fake, right? The government is completely fake. You know, say, how will you come out and say you offer 70,000 jobs for you? The government is seriously fake. Okay, nothing they can afford to give us. But we are waiting at 2029. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. We leave you right there. We talk to the other person. Hello, sir. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, okay.
How are you, my dear brother? The government said.
And I called my down Coastbone Hill, went down community. Okay, thank you. Okay, for me, I'm a student of history. In the Senate House community, like Great Britain, I think it is now time for Joe Biden and Gangster to step away. Because it happened in Great Britain when Boris Johnson imposed a lockdown, and it came to a fact that he was lying to the people. The people of Great Britain forced him to get down. So it is now clearly clear that Joe Biden lied to us in the state of the nation, addressed and accepted by his information minister. It's a clear evidence that this gangster and Boko Paradise must now and leave our country because they are clearly shown that they are grossly incompetent and here to rule the affairs of the Nigerian people. They must strike away for now. Okay. Thank you very much for always giving us the opportunity to make our presence on national issue. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We leave you right there. Let's go and talk to this other person. Hello, go ahead. 1 minute. How are you? How you doing?
Thank you so much. My name is Eugene, and I call you from Capital Bypass.
Go ahead, Eugene. Let's hear you. The Mika boss said the thing they say about the president, about the rule, is not true. You're sorry.
Yeah, we appreciate. Okay. I just one recommendation on one point. I know I want to give you, please. You know, the president's statement. There were a lot of things, that were inclusive. So one of those issues that the government have not addressed in terms of giving all the report, all the statistic, it has to do with the 198,000 farmers.
No, my man, we're doing day by day.
I don't want you to reach out to the agriculture minister, let them give you the details, and you can inform us. That's my recommendation.
No, we are investigating. There are some farmers who already got recording for some farmers. There are too many things that we know. But we'll leave it right there. Thank you very much. I'll leave you, Eugene Jobo, and talk to the other person. Hello, how are you?
What's up, man? How you doing?
We're great, my brother.
Yeah, my name is Eddie P. calling from Chicken Factory. Okay. Grant for the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Education.
Information.
You know, okay? What people should continue to lie to all us? What people continue lying to all us? The Information Minister telling us that the people that read the speech for the president, granted. So you can't tell me, can I read a whose speech? That's what you tell us. So if somebody say, okay, don't put it there to abuse that God, Joseph Baka can read it to the people of Liberia, what kind of thing for us saying so? What do we for us saying here? It's a crime for the people to make you an 18-year-old man, to make you a president for our country, then you should also come lie to us. That's what you tell us. Y'all stop the thing you're doing. Y'all stop the thing you're doing. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. We leave you right there. We go to Claratown. Man Cici is on the line. Go ahead, Man Cici.
Okay.
We are great.
Adela. I want to be there before I
The Obama.
Okay, no. You lie to the power. They don't want to be the comment line. They have followed them. Okay. Can you imagine a man rapping on Judah gesture? Want to prevent the fact? And you want to say, oh, what, and all of the things and that? And you go get to the result? And you said it, oh, you made a mistake? One time you said, let me go back to the friend, very fast, and say, lying. You see what happened today? When you go back, boss, very fast, and you saw it on the side 2 times before you wear it 1 or 2. You put it in your jacket before you wear it, and you say, it's not looking nice. What happened today? The master, I said, don't was saying. Master on the function, you always say, Mama, you can't lie to remain power. The people that do it, personally, not to vote you out. Now, one here.
We leave you right there. We leave you right there, man. CC. Let's go and talk to the other person. I don't know what she's saying, Cribble, but let's talk to the other person. Go ahead. Let's hear you, sir. How are you? How you doing? Quickly. Oh my God. Sorry. This person. Hello.
Yeah, good evening, Khan.
Quickly. No time. Let's hear you.
Thank you also, my brother. The official spokesperson for the Liberian Sorrow Movement, General Kawa.
Go ahead.
So which one is true? Khan? They terrify for flower that they want to chew, or that the UMN that say that people that was a bidding. The photo in towards he gave money to UL.
Yeah. The president saying he gave money to renovate UL, but UL the student painting their own building.
I want the building car. So we want a student
and I fully want to be in the building. Man, you're robbing the paint all.
Then this is the only one report. They say you bring it in studio or more. So we want a student that will agree to. We say everything I post there is true. And for the podcast, one of the people is standing by now because the son is you want to keep your citizen what you are doing for them and what you intend to do. So all the things that they say is true. There's no truth in it.
So who will pay for the president lying to us now? Because I mean, it can go like that. It can go like that. No, you know the president sacked the speech writers.
No.
Yeah.
You get public administration. You do evaluation. Monitor and evaluation when you put administration. You got to monitor and evaluate the thing that when get it properly.
That's right.
You can put it aside because they bring it to you.
That's right. You're right about that. Thank you very much. We leave you right there. We go over to this other person. Hello, how are you? How you doing?
We live in KOK. My name is Sotita and I call you from Morogoro.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Soti.
We told the people that Mr. Boga's speech, the league. We knew what Mr. Boga was going to say. We knew that Mr. Boga had nothing to tell the Liberian people. You know, the people, they lie to come to power. And they want lie to govern. And that's why you catch on with them. You can't lie to come to power and lie to govern. You said we are doing things. Well, you can't. They speech Mr. Boga read on Monday. It was weird speech that he wrote on 2022. The 2022 sooner. That if Mr. Boga cut it and go read, they go down. Or they go Monday at the sooner. Mr. Boga and his people, they got nothing to tell the Liberian people. Only to lie to the Liberian people. But he kept trying with it. But we said that 2029, no one should play with the election result. If you play with it, there will be no Liberia according to what he said.
Okay.
2023.
We leave you right there. We leave you. Thank you very much. I'll leave you and go to the other person. Hello, how are you? How you doing?
Thank you. And the video there that is now pushing for the return of President Weah 2029 at Mokai.
Go ahead.
All of the guys are in the know what happened. Because we are being battling this thing, right? Our project and not your project. Our project and not your project. So how you want to shift blame to one group of people? All we want to get in the know. But what is getting after is the Liberians they knew yesterday during the Ellen Johnson study 12 years, and then the Liberians today. We are sophisticated. We are on top of our game. You will not tell me that thing the president did, and you want to shift blame on people up to present people are still in their position, then you want to believe that certain group of people that call around for the Liberian people. If the legislature was a bottom legislature, but now they should have been putting a bill together to impeach Boakai. Because Boakai has stood before the legislature and lied to them. And the guys still sitting there, they enjoy the effect of the representatives are already justifying what the president spoke about. The finish program is saying in that district, and people are calling the district and saying this is a lie. Boakai needs to go. He failed the Liberian people. So are you going to go? Are you going to be correcting also? You do want to bring 2038 yellow machine. Based on what you display from China 19+19, the president said 285 yellow machines are only shaken to Liberia. Are you going to be correcting that also? The president said from 35 to 35, which issue do we accept with type of our price? Which one will take? The president said transportation has dramatically dropped. That's a lie. Which one are you going to go and correct that one also? 23,000 people are increased. in the health sector, agriculture sector, security sector, are you going to correct that also? You brought in 35%, 30 or 35% into the country. You want to put it into the president's speech that you brought 64% in the country. Are you going to go correct that also?
Okay. So hold on. Before you go through, the Minister of Finance just had a press conference. Now listen to what has been reported by Punch FM. So the minister is asking, he says, should we buy physical bread and butter and share it with the citizen before you are convinced that the government is addressing the bread and butter issues? They start checking the country. They start checking the country. The Minister of Finance said he must buy bread and butter and give it to you before you know say he working to address the bread and butter issues. Go ahead, Edmund, and your thoughts. Let's take other callers.
Look, the bread and butter issue, you don't have to buy the bread and butter and give it to us. But you can create the environment that will enable me to buy the bread. For years now, no more you see any bread. If you see any from the flour bread, you can just pour it, you put it in your jaw. So that means the flour price stays the same. But hey, to drop the line, let me say kudos to you people that rejected government job to be with the Liberian people. Let me say thanks to our citizens. And you will grant something to you put in jail, nothing market in jail, our chairman in jail, they will read it, give it to us, we will come out, we will read it. Since you said that was the way to run government, we are going to battle it up to 2029. We're not going to give you chance to do anything yet. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much. We leave you right there. Let's go and continue to take a couple of calls on the platform. Again, we are asking the Liberian Defense Ministry to ensure that the people in 72nd, those who have their legitimate properties, they've gone to court, please hear them out. They've gone to court, please hear them out. Punch Evans is reporting in quotation that Minister of Finance, Minister Augustine Kwe-Gafan, is asking, should we buy physical bread and butter before you know say we are addressing the bread and butter issues? That is an affront to the Liberian people. That is being cheeky. No, this is wrong. The people are hungry. You sack them from government. Those who decide to get the money from, you deprive them of using those places. And you turn around, you are running after younger boys and girls, say the police officer beating them, brutalizing them, stealing their goods, making them hungry, making them to be running away from Access Bank. And you come back, you say, should we buy bread and butter? That you use to buy bread and butter for the people? Gafwan, that you use to buy bread and butter for the people? You, Gafwan? That you use to buy bread and butter for the people? Let's hear Lawrence Spencer from the ANC. Go ahead, Lawrence. Hello, go ahead. Let's hear you.
Let me say thank you to you and thank you to Princess. You know, Liberia is at the crossroad, and come for me, I said this repeatedly, that the opposition continue to sit down, and Mr. Baka is destroying the country at the pace that even you and myself, if we are not careful, 2029, we may not even have the organized election in this country. I mean, what we witnessed 2 days ago was a mockery or an insult. And if Liberia was a serious country, impeachment proceedings should be ongoing as we speak.
Because the president lied. The president lied to the country. Yeah, you should not lie to the country.
They made multiple lies in our so-called, Sona. Okay, and where I was sitting there, Saudi Arabia, I was feeling as though I'm on different planet. This mankind, the media told all the other day that the FOIA project was going to be found out by the Manuel Union. By the way, our project had never been completed. That's why he said on their own state radio. Okay, so I can then make a titulate. Someone saw that down and come and tell that this is a government project. And it may go on reading, thinking up and down, making mockery out of we the poor people that they are giving us 700,000 jobs. And now he found out minister, I don't cook. That they told one nowhere and brought him and say in front of minister, he make him. But you know, as the way like people are comfortable and listen to the other Omar cry, Omar they not crying, we have to stand up. People there were better. We are still powering it down. We all out talking our power, right? That was speed and our people today. We have to stand up. If people who are even running for one way to say on there, another intermittent number, I mean, that phone and making, that did not make sense. I mean, go down what I say, go see how that place mess up. Everywhere the Korean are looking at some of Christian people go so well, I don't know how also. Then people continue to be making money out of the country, all just say now in the legal licensing all day.
Okay.
I mean, few people then they're making it quite a I mean, we just stand up, come here.
Thank you.
Let me do that time. Once ago, okay. To say sorry to former president, we are for joining the bunch of no direction people to buy more the government. I mean, if I could find somebody to tell me the president, we are going further on our people and say, sorry, Papa, we'll roll you. I mean, look at the incompetent in government. Don't go rest on her. Even my 3-year-old daughter said, she rests on her. It will be better than I can. Get a group of ourselves, better go tell we are sorry. We are saying we're in opposition. I mean, causing the boy up and down on Nandi, that the government here, that the responsible for government here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lawrence Spencer from the ANC. Let's talk to this other person that we call your day. Hello, let's hear you. How are you?
Hello, okay. Hello, Elisa.
This is my Helena Ware from St. Paul Bridge. Go ahead. Let's hear you. You are the last caller.
Of course, Elisa. You know, it is a disgrace for Kamfar to say that thing today.
Yeah. Gafan said he must buy.
It is a disgrace.
He said he must buy your bread and chicken for before you know say.
I never expected him.
Yeah, that's what Gafan said.
Then you go on. Why blame nobody? I blame the people that were in the poo water. Because one of them were not there. Can find somebody to open a mouth letter to cancel this kind of thing to people? Can find to the war, to Liberians, to the whole war.
Thank you.
Shame on him.
Thank you very much. We leave you. Let's see if this person is on. Hello, how are you?
My dear Sion bro, this is the voice of Idrissa Sombai.
Go ahead, somebody. Let's hear you quickly. No time.
Yeah, you know, it's just sad for a cross-eyed man to come be attacking our citizens.
No. You don't have to insult the man. I mean, you can do that.
But make it cross-eyed. I didn't come here attacking the citizens.
No, but his eyes has nothing to do with what is at stake, my brother. I mean, it got nothing to do with it. Sorry, we gotta go. We have to go. But trust me, this is where we have it. Minister Gafan said the government will not buy bread and put in everybody's house. Nobody asking you to buy bread and put in everybody's house, Mr. Minister. With all due respect, sir. Nobody is asking you to do that. When government officials start to sound like that, it shows that arrogance is at the top of the conversation. And it is bad for the country. Because you know why? Nobody arrogant past the front in the country. All rule. All passed through the war. All listened to bullet sound before. All went through the post-trauma, all the disorder. We went through all. They did not rehabilitate all good. We didn't go through, demobilization, all that thing, we go through it. You do anything, none of that, remember, wake up and go react. So when you in power, you got to take time how you talk to the people. How you work on one money, you can say, we will buy bread and butter and give it to your physical bread and butter before you know we're addressing the bread and butter issue. Oh, other governments were doing the same thing. They were trying to find means to address the structural issues confronting unemployment, poverty, and the rest of it. You did not give chance. If you were not here physically, your colleagues were here on the ground, disturbing the country, creating the political environment to usher you in as Minister of Finance. You think it came on silver platter? You criticize everything your predecessor did. Your campaign team that made you Minister of Finance did everything to the previous government for you people to have come to power. Oh, the same way you are complaining, making the citizens feel that the government was responsible to put food in their mouth physically, it reached your time, and you want to intellectualize this conversation? No, Gafan, you ain't cry yet. What you're doing is crying. You are frustrated now because you understand the weight that is about to fall on your shoulders. To run the economic space of this country, where corruption is permeating the corridors, we not even reached the big one yet. We not even reached the big one there. The government is unable to account for a huge amount of money that they reported. We're going to go to that. We're compiling all of the records, and by the time our financial experts are done compiling those records, we'll come to you and let you know. Gafan, you get frustrated yet? No, you're not getting frustrated yet. It will get messy. You held the previous government up to a particular standard, and to that standard we will hold you. We're going to do nothing different. What you promise is what you do. Oh, you frustrated now? Oh, Mogay, bread and butter for it. That you are giving them bread and butter before? That you are giving them bread and butter before? That you are giving them bread and butter before? That fine, you not get like how many people you are feeding in this town? You and President Baka, how many people you guys are feeding? Christmas coming, New Year coming, July 26, August 24, holiday. How many people you and President Baka used to get food in the town? I say holiday, I say every day. How many people? President Baka wife was selling color donut to her own security in the yard. That y'all get people food in the town free. You are not feeding the people. Don't get in cheek. Don't cheek Liberians up. You sign up to a job to provide the space for them to survive. They are not surviving. Some of their husbands were in government. You sacked them because you say they were appointed under George Weah. The husband decided to go and buy a motorbike to ride and survive. You send your police director to remove the bikes from the road in the places that's going to make good money. They choose to say, okay, the small money I made from bike. See the men that say, we're not going in time again. I will sell the motorbike, take the other money, give it to my wife. Let her go be selling the usher clothes, the young boys and girls thing. Let her be doing it in town, Rana Street and Macklin Street, and so forth. The general kind of town they can sell so that they'll put food on the table. You send the police to remove them, to beat them, confiscate their goods, deprive them of their livelihood. They are suffering. You are instituting draconian policies. Your policies are anti-people driven. Your policies are anti-masses. They're going through all of this struggling situation, and all you could say is to ask them whether you're getting food. That you been feeding them, Kafwan? That you been feeding the people? You gave them food to eat? That you kept Liberian living up to this level? You are just minister for 2 years on a Joe Baka. Most of the people around here, they are all 18 years. From day one, you don't want to be feeding them before you say, get your bread and butter before you know doing well. You got to check them up. Why you start checking the citizen honor? That they play a reach? That the level a reach to be checking the citizen on? That the book just say you're new in the town? That the governance just say you're new? They reach to the place where you got confused because you're lying all over the place. People suspecting your lies. You're getting embarrassed and you start checking people on, huh?
It says 2021, 76,872.
2025,
no, in there, I'm saying 2025.
Maybe they print up left it off. What is
76,872.
2025,
no, in there, I'm saying 2025.
Maybe they print up left it off.
75,288 jobs are created. 2022, 104,156. 2021, 76,872.
2025,
no, in there, I'm saying 2025.
Maybe they print up left it off. What is that?
Yeah, because you guys are lying and the people exposing your lies. The disgrace coming on your faces now. You want start how you call chicken Liberian people are? Y'all continue. No, y'all continue. Y'all right now. Y'all right. Oh, y'all right, Gafan. You, President. Oh, yeah, y'all right. To do the things you're doing to the Liberian people. But trust me, the Liberian people may be vulnerable, they may be poor, they may be hungry, but they're not stupid as you people are thinking they are. Keep ticking it up. No, y'all continue ticking the people up. Life okay, well, you're not depending on Costa to raise money to feed you again. You're not depending on Stand Up With Us to raise money to feed you again. Life okay. You can afford your medical bill now. You can afford all your things now. Your women can get car on their own. They're not depending on other people in government to buy them cars. You can afford your own thing now, so you got right now to check the Liberian people. Oh, God, fine. You continue. You continue. Continue. Yeah, tell, continue.
Says 2023, 75,288 jobs are created. 2022, 104,156. 2021, 76,872.
2025,
no, in there, I'm saying 2025.
Maybe they print up left it off. What is that?
So you not brought this.
My people, where you at? Where you at? Wake up when you stop.
We'll return here on tomorrow. Have yourself a wonderful time. God bless you. Bye-bye.
I know you're sleeping now. You gotta wake up small, yeah? Okay, let's go. The people sue us. The people laugh us. The government betray us. So much